Okay. Hello, Nain. We started recording now. Okay. We will be learning comment section. Okay. So how
Okay.
to give comments. Okay. Provide comments in our code. Why comment? It is important in every programming language. Comments plays an important role for better understanding of the code in the future. Okay. Or by any other programmer. So comments helps you understand the program. Okay, it saves your time.
Okay.
Comments,
Yes. Yes.
yes, comments are set of statements that are not actually code. Okay, that are only meant to be,
Mm.
that are not actually meant to be executed by the compiler. They are just there for understanding purpose. What code really does. If it's algorithm, okay, then by going through the algorithm code, then you'll come to know it's a bubble sort, it's a selection sort. But if you provide the comment there that this program is it's a bubble sort program, then it will help user to understand that this code is written for bubble sort. So they provide proper documentation of the code line by line. Okay. So it's a
Okay.
very helpful thing actually. It saves lots of time. Okay. So let me share my screen.
Okay.
All right. So I'm sharing my screen. Let me know if you can see it.
Yes.
You can
I
see it
can
now.
see it.
Okay.
Yes.
See, what we have to do is basically comments. It has types, like single line comment and multi-line comments. Okay. So single line
Yes.
comments, it is used, to comment only one
Double.
line. Okay.
Yes.
And using the forward slash, you can do that. Let's say this is a program for area of circle program. Okay, so we can say
Yes.
title area of circle. Okay,
Yes.
and you can define some variable in it, like say it's
Multiple.
area is okay. You can take like it's a pi 3.147.
Mm.
Okay, I was going to just directly calculate the area. Okay, but here then you have to define teacher, radius r is equal to 10. Okay, and then you have to say double answer or just say area. So the area is equal to, you say, pi into r into r. Okay, and then you print,
Yes.
you know the
Mm.
area. Okay, and
Yes.
when you run this, okay, now this is the formula. Okay, this
Mm.
is the formula. Okay, so I can provide a comment here. It prints the area. Okay, this one. Okay. Like this function, what it does, this is a library function. So I don't know what it does, or user doesn't know.
Mm.
Learning for the first time. Okay, so I can provide a comment. This prints the area, prints the area of you know circle. Okay, and the radius given is 10. Okay, so you can write this. See,
Yes.
this is now you might wonder you could have written it here, but I wanted to show you if there are two lines there. You have to provide this forward slash on the next line also. Okay,
Yes.
all right. So then you have to run this code. So see, while
3.4.
testing, you take this number like this. Okay, I could have taken R any number, but it's R square means it's 100. Okay, so
Mm.
100 means decimal point will be just shifted to towards right
Yes.
two
Yes.
places. So I can
Yes.
easily know that this answer is correct. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, then how about you share your screen and do this program? Okay.
Okay. The host is not allowing multiple sharing from multi.
Okay, let
Can
me
you
allow
please
it. Yeah, yeah, I'm allowing it.
double point?
Are you sharing, man? Then I don't have your screen.
Sharing, they asking some permissions,
Okay.
Mac OS permissions. Can you see my screen? Hello? Hello?
Hold on. I don't have your screen.
Just a minute. I'm sharing again.
Yeah, I have your screen.
Okay. Mm.
Create a new tab. Create a new tab,
Okay.
man. Don't refresh, just go to new tab. Okay. New tab. Okay. Okay. Just create a area of circle program. Okay. Then semicolon. No, radius and area will be double. Okay. Area will be double, not integer, because any number that you multiply with, float value. Okay. The answer is float. Semicolon. Semicolon. Okay. Don't forget semicolon. Okay. See, Nayan, you take pi value 3.147. Okay. Okay, run the program, please. Okay, very good. You can display the message, like area of circle is the before dollar. Okay, before dollar, you type there area of circle is. Okay, take a screenshot of this. Okay.
Give me to me.
Okay, okay. Stop sharing screen and save it somewhere in the folder. And once it's done, no, you save the screenshot to your folder. Okay. Uh, Let me know. We'll start with the multi-line comment. Okay. Is it done? Then
Yes, I
okay,
done.
very good. So now we'll start with the next point, which is multi-line comment. Okay, so multi-line comment, it is used to comment out the whole section of code. Okay, it's like a block of code. I want to comment. Let's see. If let's say this is the area of circle. Okay, I don't want to delete this code, but I also don't want the output to be seen in the screen in output screen. I don't want the output to be seen in the output screen. So what I have to do, I want to just, comment these lines of code. So this is like block of code. Okay. So what I do is I select the code. Okay. See here. This is the code block. Now it's in gray color. That means this, when I run this program, it won't show anything because this is, commented. Okay. So these are multiple line comments actually. Okay, so we can create new program now. It's just now commented, so it won't be executed by the compiler. So I'll be writing here, area of rectangle. Okay, what is the area of rectangle? L is, length is 10. Okay, uh, length and breadth. Okay, or we can just say width equal to 20. Okay, and then we can find the answer. Answer is like length into breadth. So we can then print, you know, like area of rectangle is okay $10, and then we can provide here answer. Okay, semicolon. So always provide semicolon. Okay, at the end of this step. So double cannot be assigned. Okay, here is it's a width. Okay, so now it will L stands for length, W stands for width.
Okay. Width.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
200.
now you
Okay.
see this line of code will be executing. Okay. This line of code, it won't be executing. Okay.
Yes.
Why?
Commented.
Because it's commented. Okay. In the future, I might need this code block. That's why I don't delete this code. Okay. Because if I delete this, I need to, rethink about the logic. Okay. And the formula and all the logic I have to code it once again. It will take time. Sometimes it's like more than 50 lines of code that you don't need, but in the future it might need because it's a client's choice. Sometimes client, gives you requirement, you code it, then that feature sometimes client doesn't require. So You don't delete the, that functions, okay, that client doesn't need. Rather, you comment out. Okay, and then in the future, the client might ask you, to work on the same feature. Okay, that time you can just uncomment it. Okay, you got
Yes,
it?
yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now you see area of rectangle is 200, it's 300. Okay. How about the same program you
Yes.
comment out? It's a multi-line comment and then
Mm.
create a area of rectangle program now. Okay. Please share your
Okay.
screen.
See my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen. And you can share directly Dart pad, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Okay, remember, whenever you are commenting and writing new code, no, the new code should be on top.
Okay. Mhm. Length into width. Mhm. Ten. Hello. Hello.
Ah, yes, Nan. Okay, very good. Okay, so now let's start, variables. Okay. So you stop sharing
Okay.
your screen now.
Okay.
Okay, so see what is variable. Okay, let me write the topic here. Topic name is variables. Okay, so what is variable basically? So variable it's a name given to memory location. It is a name assigned to memory location. Okay. So where we can, keep the values data. Okay. Why there is a need of variable?
To store the values.
Yes, again.
To store the address.
And what
For the
operations you can perform?
What?
And what operations you can perform?
By using static variables, and we can use dynamic variables. And
See, variables, that you can keep values in that location, at that location. Okay.
yes.
That you can retrieve it or fetch the values
So
whenever, you require those values, okay, with the help of the variable, name
mm,
of the variable. So by calling the name
Hmm.
of the variable, let's say x is 10. Okay, so later on you need this variable, you can say print, then we can say here x is, and then
X.
now you are using the name x, right? Isn't it?
Yes.
So now x has value 10.
Yes.
So, like there are various types of variables that you can create. And see, variables, it is used, like it also decides the type of the variable. Okay. I'm not saying the name of the variable. This is just a variable. But the type of the variable it decides, you know, what operations you can perform on the variable. So types of variable. So, integer. Okay, if it's an integer type, okay. So you can do plus, minus, multiplication, division, all these operations of the variable. Okay. It's a string, you can, do concatenate. Okay. So it's the
Yes.
Boolean, it will be, true, false. Okay. So it's like that. Okay. So the type
Okay.
decides what operations we can perform on the variable. And variable name, okay, it is used to store the values. Okay. Like, it's a Nilesh and Nayan. Okay. So uh, Nayan lent money, okay, to Nilesh. Okay.
Hmm.
So here we know who lent the money to whom. Okay. So if
Hmm.
suppose you don't have names, okay, so there will be
Hmm.
okay, no, like you cannot write it on the paper, like who has to give money, you know you got it. So there would
Yes.
be like in the bank, okay, we need the documentation in that where our names are there, so that bank can give us loan. If you and I
Hmm.
don't have a name, okay, so
Hmm.
how the bank will come to know that, from whom that the bank will collect the money, So it's just simply impossible. We can say, I have given money to X. So X is having this 10 value. Okay, we can get it from X. So likewise,
Yes.
so this works like this. Okay. So we have, memory locations. Memory location. So when it's empty, we
Yes.
can put the values at that memory location using address. But we don't remember the addresses because it's a 32-bit address, 64-bit address, and it is in the hex format, like this. So it's like 0x, F will be 4-bit, 4, it's a 8-bit, 16, 32. So if I ask you that, it's like, see, you can put 10 value at this address. Okay. Now see, can you
Hmm.
remember this address? Now it is easy. It's a,
Hmm. Yes.
8 times F. But sometimes it's 1, 8, it's 3. No, it's
Yes.
not very easy to remember this. Okay. So that's why, you know, we have to give this address a name. That we can say that this X is this address. Okay. Hold on 1 minute.
Okay.
Hello. Okay, Nan, I'm back. Sorry for the delay.
Yes.
Okay, see, this is the address that we don't, keep in our memory. But we can, we are familiar with this. Okay, so we say, see, we have these addresses that we don't remember, but we remember this. So we are assigning this X to this memory address. Okay, we have such lots of addresses. Okay, so we say X is this address, and then when we say X is equal to 10, actually this value it is placed at this address. Okay, so the
Yes.
computer system knows this address, but computer doesn't know what is X. But it's indirect actually. This is indirect value. So variable name. Okay, so X is basically this address. Okay, all right. So okay, if this part is clear, we can move on to further. Okay. So in
Okay.
this one, the type of the variable is there, and this is the type of the variable. Okay, integer. So how do you define variables? So let's see, integer x. Okay, so this is how we declare the variables. You can declare multiple variables like this. Okay, and at the end you
Yes.
give semicolon. So there are types of
And
variables like static variables, okay, and
yes.
dynamic variables, okay, and then final or constant. Okay, the constant variables, you change the,
Yes.
you cannot change the value of this variable. You got it? If you declare a
Yes.
variable,
Yes.
yeah, and it's a constant one, you cannot change it. So what are the conditions that variable has? So variable, you cannot, it shouldn't be keyword. Okay.
Yes.
So in this one, we can not define like this one int double. Now you might say that this is correct. No, we don't have double as a variable name because double is a keyword. Okay, so you
Yes.
can avoid it. Okay, and after this variable name, okay, it can contain numbers and letters. So let's say if it's a integer variable, then we can give here, you know, a, okay, or number one. Okay, so here you can see it's alphabets and numbers both we have used. Okay, but
Yes.
you cannot write it this way.
Start
Okay,
with now.
like
Hmm.
one number. Okay, because here
Yes. Yes.
number is first, so that is not allowed. Okay, so variable names
Yes.
cannot begin with a number. Okay, so
Yes.
variable
The
names
start should
can,
be with letter.
yeah, variable names also cannot contain spaces. Okay, let's say number one. Okay, so you cannot say num one because it has space. It's not a variable. If you want, then you can use underscore it. Okay, in order to join these two words. Okay. Uh, okay. So you can use
Yes. Yes.
underscore. That is allowed. Okay. So these are the rules to declare variables. All right.
Yes.
Okay. So now let's take one example. Okay. So we'll first declare one variable. Here we already done it. Okay. So I will comment all this code block. Okay, so we will see all different types of variable that we can possibly create. It's my variable one, it's a integer variable we are creating. We are creating another variable like double. We can say, pi value we are defining. We already defined this one. You know how to define it. Okay. So whenever any value that has
String.
decimal point, okay,
Yes.
Okay, you can define it as double. Okay, then it's a boolean. Okay,
Yes. Yes. No value.
the boolean is it's like say flag. Okay, so it's mostly used
True.
as flag, or
True.
let's say, yeah, so you can say true or false. Okay, look at the change in color here. Okay, so if you have done
Yes.
something wrong, let's say if you're doing something wrong like this. Okay, then okay, see here, it's showing in blue color. Okay, so now you see it's in different color. Okay,
Yes. Sir. String value.
all right. So now there is a string. Okay, so string, we can say name.
Mm.
We know we have defined this one already. Like let's say
Yes.
Nayan. Okay, so all right. So and then
Mm.
Boolean we have seen, string we have seen. Okay, then we will print all these one. Okay, so print we
Okay.
say my var one. Okay,
Yes.
okay, all right. Then print we say pi.
Flag
Okay, then we say print
value. Flag.
flag. Then print we do here name. Okay, we will run this now. See, we got the values back from the variable. Here we put the values, okay, in a container, and then we got the value back from the container. Okay, you understand? So
Yes.
variable it's used as like a container. Okay, where we
Yes.
can keep the values in the future. We might need it. We retrieve it. Okay, by using that name. Okay. So how
Yes.
about you declare all these variables, okay, and create one program out of this. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Please, please share your screen.
Hello. Just a minute. सर आप वो ये भी लेने वाले थे ना इंस्टॉलेशन का पार्ट बिकॉज ऑफ नीलेश इज एब्सेंट टुडे.
You could have said it before. All right, let it be. Now it's the end of the session. Now what we can do, we can do it other time. Okay. Let's
अदरवाइज मैं
go through
इसका
this
कर दूं.
first basics, Nayan. It should take one
ओके.
or two more sessions, in the Dart programming. Okay. Like
ओके.
we need to understand if, else, all other conditional statements. Okay, in the Dart programming. It's in your syllabus, so we have to study this. All right. So you can do
ओके.
this on Dart pad. Okay. Then we can
ओके.
do installation. Okay. All right.
ओके.
So share your screen.
कैन यू विजिबल मिस.
Yes, yes, it's visible. Hello, Nain. Do it in 2 minutes. Okay. Our session will end after 2 minutes. So do it quickly. Okay, then very good. All right. No, it's a no, you are done wrong. It's first Boolean and then it's a flag, okay? That's Boolean is a keyword and okay, flag it's a variable. Type it, don't do copy paste. Okay, very good. Okay, then that's all. Okay,
Okay.
we can then meet in the news next session with the new topic. Okay, thank you very much for
Uh,
joining this
uh,
session.
sir, yes,
Okay,
sir. What?
hold
Hello?
on, and I'll stop this meeting. And then you
Okay.
can talk to me about the questions answers. Okay, hold on. I'll just end this meeting. Okay.
Okay.